Good morning, guys and gals, and welcome to the Monday, December 2nd episode of Morning Coffee and Chat. Hope everybody's doing well this morning, getting in that Christmas spirit. You can see we have, but I always try to stay in that little bit of Christmas spirit. Good morning, Tony. Hope you're doing good this morning, bud. It is December, the end of 2024. New Year's is coming soon, and the beginning of a whole new year. How was your Thanksgiving, Tony? Hope you and the kids were able to get together. I just ordered all the Christmas gifts yesterday, so I am in that I'm freaking broke spirit. Oh, the Christmas gifts that I got planned for this year, I have been looking for and cannot find them at an affordable price. So, yeah, I may have to change up my Christmas for this year. I was home alone, but it was a nice day. Oh, wow. Yeah, we didn't get that. We didn't actually get to have Thanksgiving until Friday. The wife, of course, had to work on Thanksgiving Day, and Friday is her regular scheduled day off. And which was nice because my mom and dad is down in Indiana at my sister's place, so my sister and her husband and mom and dad all came up for Thanksgiving. The mother-in-law and her friend came over, and we had a few other folks. It was real nice. I cooked a ham and candy jams. Cool. Morning, Chris. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, we cooked like crazy. I made double decker pumpkin pie. We were able to find one sugar cream pie. I made a cinnamon bundt cake. We had turkey and ham, green bean casserole, sweet potatoes, corn casserole, mashed potatoes. The daughter made gravy, and of course rolls to put that turkey on for the next couple days. I spent Thanksgiving alone like the past 15 years. I see that Hunter got an unconditional pardon. Too close to religion, or too close to politics. I stayed out of it. Didn't even know what happened to him. Didn't know if he was already serving time or what the deal was. Didn't care. My missus worked from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. Jeez, criminy. After Dad and Grandma died, Thanksgiving fell apart. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. When my grandma passed away, it kind of fell apart a little bit for us. But with grandkids and great grandkids, and me marrying into an already established family, giving mom and dad new grandkids, making great grandkids, it kind of got to that point where they just come up here and that way we can get as much of both families together as we possibly can. Um, it was nice. It was nice. It was good seeing mom and dad again before the year ended. It's only the second time I've seen them, with that 10-hour difference in, you know, our distance apart. It was nice that them, my sister, her husband could all come up here and just spend a day or two. And they actually came up early Friday morning. And since my sister's husband's a truck driver, he gets discounts for hotels and stuff. So all they had to do was find a hotel here local that was covered in his on his little stayover coupons, and it wound up being a Holiday Inn in Niles, Michigan, and they drove that 20 minutes in there and then came back Saturday morning, and we spent the whole day together. And Saturday late afternoon, they took off to head back to central Indiana, where mom and dad will stay for the next week, and then head back to east central Tennessee. So it was a nice visit. It was a very nice visit. I don't care that he got pardoned. The fact that dad vowed he would not give him a pardon. Huh. Wow. Good morning, big homie. Good to see you, bud. Been a long time. I honestly hope that Trump would pardon him. Wow. That's crazy. But I mean, after all, you think about it, you know, he is the president's son, so it's not like he was not going to get pardoned anyway. I mean, come on. You know, there's a different set of laws for people up here, and for people right here, and for people down here. If it was you or me, we'd be serving the next 20 years in a federal penitentiary. But he's the president's son. I mean, come on. Oh, let me see here. What part of Michigan are you in again? I am in the southwest part of Michigan. I'm actually only about 15 minutes north of the Indiana line. Ah, this coffee's good. For being yucky old decaf, it's pretty good. I just wanted to see the reaction to Trump giving Hunter the pardon. It would have been good. You are correct. It would have been kind of cool. That was regular citizen like you or me, we would be in jail for what he did. They are elites and have money and very powerful people. Yep. Oh yeah, we got snow. We're actually expecting a storm to start here um, within the next hour. They 2 days ago they put out a winter storm warning for all along the lake, on the east side of the lake. We're supposed to get some very heavy lake effect snow from 10 a.m. to this morning until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. They're calling for a minimum of 6 to 9 inches. So, and yeah, the reason we're running late is because I already had to walk to work today and walk home. So, and I'll have to do the same thing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. So, oh well. Not that I'm going to freeze my jingle bells off. I love, I love the new border czar. He's gone to war on the illegals. Funny guy. It looked like there was lake effect there. Oh yeah, definitely. We've already just between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we've already got about 5 inches. And then, like I said, we're expecting a minimum 6 to 9 over the next 24 hours. So we'll see. I hope we don't get snow till I get those new tires set. I don't blame you. These these slicks are gonna suck. That is why the west side is the best side. Yeah. Well, you know them Canadians. They keep liking to send their freezing temperatures and their polar winds and stuff down here to us. So we catch it either coming straight down at us or coming from the. Oops. But yeah, it's either coming straight down from the north or it's coming from the northwest. And either way, it's going to either hit the lake and up above us and nail the northern part of the state, or it's going to come across the lake from the northwest and nail us. So either way, I like snow. When I get done here today, I got to start pulling out the Christmas stuff so we can decorate the Christmas tree and start putting up decorations. Already got some decorations up, so we'll see. West side of the lake, don't see lake effect. Oh, that is annoying. That is jingle bells on the violin, dude. How can that possibly be annoying? I think it's beautiful. We had flurries last week, no snow this week. Well, that's good. There actually can be lake effect on this side, but I'm 150 or so from the lake. You are wrong, sir. Well, I'm trying to be in the Christmas spirit over here, so boink 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 boink. Just keeps me in that spirit. Time to get up in the attic and get the old Christmas tree down and the ornaments. We had turkey for 4 days, not even doing Christmas dinner. Secrets of the past. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the Christmas decorations up. I do every year. And it's just our neighbors, like just not a block over and one house down. Their house looks like the Griswolds. I mean, seriously, no joke. It looks like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It lights up the whole road for almost an entire block in both directions. They've got blow up figurines. They've got lights going around their hedges. They got lights all over the house. They got moving figurines. They have everything out there. Um, Well, it's my payday. Well, if my payday gets here and I get to refill my bank account, I may get in the spirit. Dude, I'm doing my best to stay in the spirit because the wife got paid today. And with everything that's already come out of the account, for the first of the month, her $1,400 check. By the time it got done paying late fees and stuff, she had about $700 left, and that's got to last her for 2 weeks before the next check comes in right before Christmas. My check will be in on Wednesday at like 6 a.m. and so we know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just going to cook a ham for Christmas. I'm tired of turkey. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cook a ham, and if the mother-in-law gets in the mood, she may bring a little roast beast or something like that, and we'll do candied yams again, sweet potatoes, or we'll do the sweet potatoes, and we might forego the green bean casserole. I'm thinking about making a Yule log um, for Christmas. I've never made one before. It's supposed to be a huge, resounding pain in the butt to make one. So, hey, I'm going to try. Oh, I know, Secrets. I knew it was you, Derek. Ham is like the bacon of the holiday season. Yep. Never understood ham, Easter, and Christmas, seeing that Jesus was Jewish. Well, you got to remember, too, in the Bible, back in that time period, anything hog related was a no-no because the hog was considered the dirtiest of animals. That's why when Jesus and Legion faced off against each other, Legion was banished into the herd of hogs that all ran into the sea and drowned themselves because they were dirty animals, and they couldn't resist the evil of Legion going into them. That's the only reason that Jews don't eat pork, is because of the old tradition of a hog being the dirtiest of animals. So, yeah, make what? I missed it. Oh, we're gonna make it. We'll make a ham. The mother-in-law will probably make a little roast beef like she normally does. Um, and then mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, um, probably rolls, and then I'm gonna make a Swiss roll, um, probably about yay big around and about that long. Um, they're supposed to be very challenging to keep the outer shell from breaking on them when you roll them up with whatever you put inside it. So I'm going to try to make one. I'm going to see how hard it really is. Um, I'll be spending Christmas just by myself and ordering Chinese and watch Die Hard or Lethal Weapon or some other movies. Even when I was single, I don't think I ever spent a holiday alone. I just invited all my friends over for free food. Nobody ever turned me down. Find more bacon for me. Ham ain't hard to do. I might make a big lasagna. That actually sounds good. A lasagna for Christmas. I might make Swiss roll. Gotcha. Here's something to try sometime. Okay, I'm ready for it. Exiled, good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Dig a hole about 18 inches deep, 12 to 18 inches in diameter. Fill it about halfway with charcoal and hang a ham over that. Wow. That actually sounds good. I like cooking a ham over a fire pit. Can't exactly do it under 2 or 3 foot of snow. It's a little bit of a pain. And I got a nice metal tripod that'll hold a big ham. I need to get a little bit bigger chain for it though. It's a small chain on that thing, and I like to hang my Dutch oven over the fire. I am. I hope you're having a great day as well. I am. Thank you very much, Exile. So far, anyway. I've already been to work, been back home, got everything done for the party that the people are throwing at the brewery tomorrow night, and I don't got to worry about work until 6 a.m. again tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's a real good day. It is single best way I have had ham. Christmas. It's way too commercialized. People forget the true meaning of Christmas. It's about Jesus' birth. Snow won't hurt. In fact, that will block the wind. Yeah, but it's the whole idea of being able to dig down into the ground when it's frozen. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Derek. I mean, it has become way too commercialized, and it's really hard to it's really hard to find people who understand the true meaning behind Christmas and don't worry about now. I I understand the true meaning behind it. I still like to decorate. I still like now when it comes to presents, you won't catch me going out and buying the newest, latest, or spending a bunch of money on it or something like that. I get the simple gifts, the things people can use. I mean, I am not going out and spending, an exuberant amount of money for the latest gaming system or something like that. Uh, I'll go out. I will get, you know, those cute little things that people are going to enjoy looking at or using or whatever. And the way I always looked at it, I never asked for anything expensive at Christmas time because I knew how much money mom and dad had to spend on Christmas for my sister and I. And I figured, why ask for expensive things and only unwrap one present under the tree and then sit back for the next hour and watch your sister unwrap more and more and more because she wasn't stuck with that most expensive stuff. She was happy with a Rubik's Cube or a new game or a puzzle or something. I'll just never understand people going in debt for the month of December and then spend the next 10 months getting out of debt just to have a month reprieve and then start going back into debt again. I just won't understand that. Um, that is an issue. They proved years ago he was born in June or July. Yeah, there's actually, I've got a video coming up this month that explains that whole um, the whole story behind how Christmas got moved to December 25th, why it's celebrated there now and not celebrated, in the middle of summer when he would have actually been born. So it's a very long sordid story and it's actually very interesting. But I'm at any time. Good morning, David. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good this morning. It isn't so much about when Jesus was born as it isn't so much about when Jesus was born as it is he was born. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious sakes. We are finally getting some folks in here. I didn't know because with the parties the last 2 weeks and me having to go in on Mondays and not being able to start the streams at 8 a.m., I didn't know how much moving these times around was going to mess folks up. It it has messed people up quite a bit. Let me see here. I used to be an impulse buyer until I realized as long as I have food, a roof, my bills paid, and health, I'm good. I might go live Christmas Eve and day just so I'm not alone. That's pretty cool. We are doing the 2024 Christmas Adopt a Family program drive again this year. We had pretty decent success last year, so we're doing it again this year. I'm cutting it off about a week before Christmas this year, so we can actually have time to find out what the family wants and needs and get out and get that form. So if you want to be part of the 2024 Christmas Adopt a Family Drive, all the information is right there in that post I just put up, and it's also pinned at the top of the chat. We only do the one get together, so it is unstressful through the holiday season. Makes sense. we'll no one from my family will come back up on Christmas. It'll all be the wife's family. And so, Thanksgiving is kind of more for me since, mom and dad's in Tennessee. My sister and her husband, she works at a factory that's only closed for a couple days. He's an over the road truck driver. Um, so that's why they came up for Thanksgiving and stayed over Friday night into Saturday. He has this week off, then he's back to driving 6 days a week. So Thanksgiving's more for me. Christmas is more for her side of the family. So there's not really a lot of stress involved. There is one clue as to when Jesus was born in the Bible. There were two times that Jesus rode into town on a donkey. The first time was right before he was born. The second time was before his birthday. I might just work through the holidays so I do not have to feel any internal emotions. I had my feelings. Huh. Wow. This year is the latest I have bought gifts in years. I'm pretty much right on schedule, to be honest with you. I always wait to the last minute. But in my defense, I also do about 90% of my shopping online. So I usually have to wait until the first of the month finances get squared away. And we've talked about it before. Everything that comes out all at once and always throws our bank account into the negative. By the second pay period of the month, 2 weeks later, a week and a half or 2 weeks before Christmas, that's when I'm usually able to get money in the bank so I can transfer it to my PayPal card and then do all of my shopping off the card online because I don't drive, so I can't go anywhere. And there's no place around here to really buy stuff. So it's a 15 or 20 mile drive either east or south to get somewhere to actually buy something. So I'm kind of sort of right on schedule right now, and I really hate it because it's super stressful knowing what I want to get, but not being able to get it until right before Christmas and hoping and praying I still have it. Spend $1,500 a month till we get it done. This conversation is making me want to mail some people. This conversation is making me want to mail some people on YouTube snacks and sweets we have here in Canada you guys do not have in the States. I'm always open for snacks and sweets. I'm never too busy to sit down and eat snacks or sweets. What gifts are you looking for, Drew? Well, to be honest, with my daughter getting so hard into baking and stuff, I'm actually looking for her I want to find her a stainless steel restaurant kitchen style table, only about 4 or 5 feet long. Um, my boss, he bought some huge hardwood um, cutting board top tables or tabletops before he came from Colorado to here. So he's cutting me a 3 foot by 2.5 foot hardwood cutting board um, to put on her table, and I'm trying to find her uh, like a KitchenAid style um, mixer to be able to mix her doughs and her batters and stuff with. She has really become the baker, and I'm trying to support that as much as I can. I was looking on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, but the tables I'm finding are 3, 4, 5 hours away from here. The ones that are affordable. I'm finding some here local they want $200 or $300 for. But you get up Detroit, Chicago, stuff like that, bigger towns. They're selling them $40, $30, $50, stuff like that. But you have to go and pick them up. Jesus was actually born right around Easter, maybe even on Easter. It was the time that the lambs were taken into town. Yes, it was. That was two of the clues that were actually mentioned in the video that's coming out later this month. Is the lambs were taken in and the figs were ripe. Figs are not ripe. Um, not this time of year. Must be your address. Will do, Derek. If you get a chance, Derek, just since I have got so many people from the channel and stuff on my messenger, if you want to just send me a hello or something so it moves your name up to the top of the list, and that'd be much easier in time, much easier to find you that way. I like your root beer gummy bottles from Canada. I've never even seen Hoover root beer down here. Did you try eBay? I have not even been on eBay yet, to be honest with you. Too scary. But that's something I have to start doing now. Good morning, Bud Files. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. I think they would be colder in a brass bra. Probably. It's probably right. Morning, dog. Good to see you, buddy. Do you like chips? We have ketchup chips. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I eat potato chips like crazy. I eat potato chips like crazy. We have a brand here that we carry at the brewery. Our local farmer shop carries them. They're called Great Lakes potato chips, and to me, those are the best potato chip I have ever had. And I've only got to try two. I've got to try the original and the barbecue. They are such a good chip. They're not overly salty, so you actually get the taste of the peanut oil and the flavoring that goes on the chip. They've got like 8 or 10 different brands, but they're an expensive chip, man. They're really expensive. Um, Dill pickle chips. Oh, now see, that's my wife and daughter right there. I've never been huge on a dill pickle flavored chip, but they'll eat they'll sit down and wipe out a whole bag at one time. Lay's make ketchup chips. I've actually never had a ketchup chip before, so it's always worth trying. I mean, potato, ketchup, they kind of go hand in hand. They had mustard and a ketchup out this summer. Oh, wow. We also have poutine here in the Great White North. Oh, I know what poutine is. I've been threatening to make poutine for months. To me, that just spinny. Must be getting ready for that storm to start. Let me refresh this page down here so I can actually see what's happening. Let me see here. Now, see, it gets me when it don't even print my messages on here. As soon as this started spinning, I typed in the message. Hold on, we are getting ready. We are going spinny, and it is not here anywhere on this chat. Authentic Canadian poutine. Most things Canadians think we can't get from Canada, we already have. I make homemade poutines. Can make sure the cheese curds are squeaky. You get the Kinder Egg, however, not with the surprise. So we get the jumbo Kinder Eggs now with the toy inside since last year. We had regular Kinder Eggs when I was a kid. Oh, wow. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that the Kinders were up in Canada. I know there's I've watched a lot of videos of people across the lake in the UK that people here will send them snacks, soda, stuff like that. My friends over there were actually going to send me Iron Brew, but you can't ship it. You can't ship it from England to here. Just hearing people talk about Iron Brew, I want to try it. Bakeries here make the name of bars as well. I'm not familiar with that. What is a Nanaimo bar? But yeah, I've had poutine before, and I'm a huge fan of it. Um, but what I was saying before we started going spinny is we have loaded French fries here, and it's a big basket of French fries. It's got chili, different meat, cheeses, stuff like that on it, and it's kind of like nachos in a way, but it's French fries. Um, to me, poutine is, with that brown gravy and the cheese curds and stuff. Definitely sounds it is delicious. Um, Hello again, Bud Files. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. I get Iron Brew from Amazon. It must be a Michigan thing. No, it wouldn't go through customs. He checked over there with customs, and they said because it is a fizzy drink, it couldn't be shipped from England to here. So I guess they were afraid of it getting shook up and exploding while in transit or something. Um, are you, as a businessman, I think my country should get a royalty on our stuff you guys have over there. Oh, I know. Oh, Chris, yeah, I get what you're saying. I've been told I can order it off of Amazon. When do I ever have the extra money to order anything off Amazon besides Christmas time? Y'all, y'all got to remember, even though we qualify for monetization, because of the monetization process, I can't monetize the channel. Now, when they offer monetization through a mobile device, then I can do it. I can't even get it to work off of this tablet. It has to be a PC or a, well, it has to be a PC, a tablet or a mobile phone. You can't get the monetization process to work. When you try to send your information, it just loops right back to the beginning of that page. You fill it all in again, try to send it, it loops back to the beginning of that page. We have real whiskey and beer over here, Drew. Would you like some Canadian Club? Sure. I'll never pass up liquor or a chance to, yeah, that either. Oh, come here, coffee pot. Glub, 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 glub. And then we're going to cheat, and we're going to top it off with a little bit of peppermint mocha. Mmm, peppermint. The wife's aunt tried both of the Christmas flavors of International Delight Coffee Creamer that they have out right now, which is peppermint mocha and sugar cookie. And she didn't like them, so she gave them to me. Molson, my well, you guys know Mark that I do the investigations with. Mark is a huge Molson fan. He gets his at the office when he gets a chance to stop by there of a morning after work and have a cool drink or two. He will a lot of times order Molson. Do we have Canadian Club, Crown Royal? Which one? Royal, Crown Royal. Heavy lake effect snow view alert. I'll wait. I know what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to snow. 6 to 9 inches minimum. I think my mouse is going out. I'm having to sometimes click 2 or 3 times to get things to work with this mouse. I think my mouse is going out. Go figure. If it's not one thing, it's another. If I were to ever buy whiskey for myself again, it would be Dewar's White Label. Well, now see, that's kind of how I am with beer. Um, Ever since I went to the little place next town over that used to have the International Beer Club, I got hooked on Belhaven from Scotland, and it is to me one of the best beers I've ever had. And when the pandemic hit, the bar that they done the international club at closed down. So now I've got to travel over 45 minutes to get to the next town, which is South Bend, that has Fiddler's Hearth uh, Celtic pub, and they serve Belhaven. Um, they only serve it out of they only serve it draft though. I like Belhaven out of the bottles. And we're back. We just had to go through the whole spinny thing again. That storm is coming down pretty, or coming at us pretty quick. So it's probably not going to be the last interference we get. Let me see here. Dwarves is not a rarity. In fact, it's rather common. We have had Canadian Club here in the States many years. Yeah, we have. What my dad said, he remembers seeing it back in the 70s. Seagram's is Canadian as well. I was drinking my drinks of choice were Labatt Blue and whiskey. One of my go-to drinks is, yeah, I was about 18 years old and rode my bicycle down the road to visit my great uncle, um, which I should have known better to do because he was a diehard alcoholic and he was a Korean War veteran. And needless to say, he was going through one of his really bad PTSD days. So I went out to the kitchen, I made him a drink, took it to him. He liked it. He told me to go make me one. Well, needless to say, in about 3 hours, my mom and dad are sitting there watching TV, and they hear a riding mower coming up the road. And they look, and there's my great uncle with me on his lap, passed out, after like my sixth or seventh, possibly eighth, 7 and 7. I didn't know you were not supposed to mix them 60-40. I was innocent at the time. Honest to God, I was innocent at the time and had no clue you were not supposed to mix those things 60-40. I did learn that day that it's more like a 80-20 thing. So that's 707 BO, but that is because I could filter that from my folks when I was 14. Did you get my message? Yes, I sent you back a message, Derek. But yeah, I've really never been very selective on whiskeys. But like I said, Belhaven beer from Scotland. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. We were actually going to have Belhaven at the wedding since we done a Scottish wedding and a Kaylee following it instead of a reception, and they wanted like it's like $135 for a pony keg of Belhaven. So, needless to say, we did not do Scottish beer at the reception. My dad and two uncles as well. They are Vietnam veterans. My dad drank and did drugs hardcore. My two uncles drank like they were fishes. I was 23, 24 when I first had Doors, and it was kind of an eye opener. Oh, definitely so. And we're back again. Let me refresh this page again. We'll see how many of you guys actually stood up and waited. Oh, look. I think I might be the only one in here now. How about that? Um, first had one. There was something special about how Scotch interacts with ice. But all right, guys and gals, we're constantly having technical issues because of the oncoming snowstorm coming in off the lake. So I'm going to go on and cut this puppy off. Don't forget, we have got the 2024 Christmas Adopt a Family drive going on. There is a link in the description below if you'd like to give and you missed the live. Um, but we're going to go on and cut this, and because it's just going to keep fading in and out on us with that storm coming in off the lake. So pray for me. Those polar temperatures, walking to work at before the sun even starts to wake up itself. Yeah, it was cold as hell this morning and yesterday morning. And you add 9 inches plus of snow, it's going to come real chilly tomorrow morning. So, you guys just take care of yourselves, stay warm and stay safe. And we will catch you next Monday morning, hopefully at the regular time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until then, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, we do. And we'll catch y'all next week. Have a good week, y'all. Later, David.